Being a scapegoat in a narcissistic family system is probably one of the hardest things. I don't want to compare it to nobody else's situation because everybody walks a different walk in life, and I'm not sure how treacherous somebody else's situation is, but I just know being a scapegoat in a narcissistic family system is like a mind. It'll twist your mind up. You feel what I'm saying? Like me personally, I'm a black sheep, scapegoat, truth teller of a narcissistic family system, and I never thought that life was this deep. It becomes frustrating because it's one of those things where if you have not been through it, then you don't understand. So I went through a point where I felt like some of my aunts and uncles or cousins will understand what I went through if I explained it. But since my name was being slandered by a person or people that I call my parents, it was almost like everybody was already against me. And narcissism isn't something you can really explain to people for them to just understand it and then they're on your side, you feel me? Plus, when you're the scapegoat, black sheep, problem child, they automatically make you look like something that you're not. So even if you have great attributes or whatever the case may be, even if you're like super smiley, which I was as a child, even if you're like super positive, even if you try to help people, they're going to destroy your name because a lot of times, your parents themselves are so dysfunctional and they don't have those qualities. So they become jealous of you for having those qualities. I remember I used to go to like my mom and certain people within my family. And I didn't realize, like I said, I'm not perfect, but I didn't realize how morally sound I am versus how my family was until I started to do the work and I started to look back on how the certain things that I would say. One of the biggest things that stood out to me was when my family was triangulating with me and my brothers and sisters and my cousin. And I remember I caught my family talking about me on a holiday. And I heard them talking about me. I was upstairs at the top of the steps and I came down to address it. I'm like, yo, like, what's good? Like y'all out of pocket. Like, what y'all talking about me for? And they played dumb like they know what I was talking about. But narcissists are very good at deflecting. You can have, you can have an orange right in your hand. You could be like, yo, I seen you take this orange. I got it on camera. And they would deflect to the day they die. Oh, that wasn't me on camera. You didn't see me on camera. Be like, that's you. That's you, Stephanie, on camera. That's you. No, that's not Stephanie. That's Bethany. And she looks like me. She's my evil twin that you've never seen before. And you be like, that's a good point. Maybe you do have a twin that I don't know. And they're like, see, you gonna sit here and blame me. You should feel bad for yourself. Trying to give you shame. You feel me? It's not really like that, you feel me? But like it's just an example. I'm trying to be funny. Ha ha ha, laugh. I know. But anyway, yeah, it's crazy to grow up in this type of dynamic that most people are not even aware of. And I never say these things like to cry about it, you feel what I'm saying? It is what it is. It is a sad situation because you got to separate yourself from people that you care about or your family, you feel what I'm saying? But I say these things because I know that people, like when I was going through what I was going through, when I was dating a narcissist and I watch videos on people's perspectives in regards to dating narcissists, or when I watch people's videos in regards to being a scapegoat, it gave me a sense of like, okay, somebody can hear me, somebody can understand me. And it was always when, you feel what I'm saying? Everybody has a different story and it's told differently. You feel me? So it was always when they told like a very interesting part that most people in the world won't talk about or won't understand, or they will minimize it. Because most people just look at, narcissistic families as, oh, they just bad families. It's not that deep. Oh, that's your family. That's your mommy. That's your brother. That's your aunt. That's your sister, whatever. But most people can't fathom. Your whole family teaming up against you. Like, I'm out here in the world by myself. And like I said, listen, I'm an empathetic person and my eyes look super sad most of the time, but I'm just saying that. I'm not saying this to win about it. I'm just being real. I'm out here by myself with no family. And I'm cool. I'm pretty much a loner, you feel what I'm saying? I had a lot of people along my journey that reached out, that helped me. Some people targeted me because they was like, oh, he's susceptible to being around narcissists, so I'm going to take my toxic energy over there and try to see if I can manipulate him too. So I had that come over here. But for the most part, I had a lot of individuals to reach out to me. Here on TikTok, I have a big community of people that I follow that go through similar situations. It's people that I've had FaceTimes with. It's people that I've come across that's so dope, you know what I'm saying, that I feel like helped me along my journey. So when you don't connect with your own family, it's going to be people out here that either you can put in that place of your family, or they can even just be, you know, support, a part of your support system. It's hard to trust people online, but think about back in the day when people were black sheeps or scapegoats of their family and they didn't have social media. So I'm blessed, you know what I'm saying, grateful for that. But I just want to tell everybody that's walking in this, you know, reality, keep working on yourself, keep loving yourself, stay focused, you know what I'm saying? Reach out to people who you feel like you can trust. Just remember that the flying monkeys, just remember that the narcissists, just remember that most of the people are against you. Go no contact. Some people decide to go low contact, that's on you, but I speak to the generational curse breakers who are going to go no contact, become the best versions of themselves and just live their best life, you feel what I'm saying? And I feel like that's the way to do it. But I'm different, you different, we different, like I say on my YouTube channel. So you're entitled to do things how you want to do it. This is not an easy reality to walk in whatsoever. But if anything, God has built you to, you know, walk in this reality and become even stronger so you can become an example for those who are going through this situation, whether you decide to create content or whether you just decide to lead by example, by the way the way you become the best version of yourself, and people will catch on, you know what I'm saying?